Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Blue Marble Science. The other day I was watching the Nathan Oakley channel and I caught Nathan trying to explain things like mass and the mole. No, not that kind of mole. The mole that we talk about in chemistry, and just making a general mess out of things. I thought it was pretty amusing and I think you guys are going to enjoy it. Warning: severe facial and monitor damage alert is in effect. Get out those oven mitts, push the monitors back out of punching range, and Gladys, let's light this dumpster fire and have some fun.
Well, when we talked about this a lot, I mean, I guess you could formulate gravity into a hypothesis. You could say, the strength of gravity is dependent upon the amount of mass.
Gravity's everywhere. Everywhere. The word, the concept, the idea, the presupposition, everywhere. Gravity, 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 all day gravity, 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 everywhere gravity.
Excellent. So your independent variable would be gravity.
Yes.
Oh, right. So how are you going to vary and manipulate gravity?
By changing mass.
Sorry, that's not gravity then, is it? You absolute idiot. Yeah. That would be you manipulating mass.
Don't tell me you can't understand.
Sorry, don't tell me what I can't understand. You've just told me that your independent variable is gravity. Then when I ask how you're going to vary it, you say, I will vary mass. Not gravity. Yeah.
It's a property given by mass.
What's mass?
The amount of atoms in a substance.
That's a mole. No,
gravity
wrong.
Changes to Nathan.
Hold on, P. That's not mass. That's a mole.
No, Nathan. Mass is a fundamental property of an object. It can be a numerical measure of the object's inertia. It can also be the amount of stuff, the amount of matter an object contains. A mole is a specific amount of matter. A mole is 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd units. Now, a unit could be anything. It could be an atom, it could be a molecule, it could be an electron. For instance, if I wanted 1 mole of carbon-12, that is exactly 12 grams of carbon-12. That number is Avogadro's number, by the way. And you can have a mole of anything. You could even have a mole of Oakley's. Now, that would be 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. What the hell was I thinking? Sorry.
That measures its resistance to acceleration. That's mass within physics.
No, that's inertia.
No, that's written right here. Sorry, I didn't make that.
Yeah, I know what it says, Arwijn. It's also the definition of inertia.
No, mass inertia is a property of motion.
Let's get some
definitions. We went through this
up.
Yesterday, Nathan.
Yeah, I know we did.
Inertia is an object already at motion.
Yes,
it's not the same thing.
Motion and velocity being the same exact thing. The fact that you change one word doesn't mean that word.
There's no velocity in here.
Mass is a product.
Acceleration. Acceleration as an.
So there's no velocity in acceleration, Arwijn. That just shits all over your own argument. So there is velocity then. Acceleration. That's
explain the difference between you, Nathan.
So you've changed the word that means movement. We are talking about
it does not.
Inertia. That's what
There's
you're
no
describing.
Inertia.
You're wrong.
Only acceleration.
Okay, so now I'm having a different argument. It seems one side of this panel thinks inertia is mass. The other side think mole is mass.
No, you don't. You're just ignorant.
Maybe
No,
I'll leave you lot to fight it out amongst yourselves, because one side of you think inertia is mass, one side of you think mole is mass. So maybe, just maybe, an orthodox should be telling these guys where they're wrong, because they think it's got something to do with how fast something's moving or accelerating. You seem to think it's about how much matter there is. So maybe you can correct them, an orthodox.
Mass is a property of
not P Mars,
and inertia
not UP,
is a property
not
of
UP, an orthodox
and an object.
An orthodox has a completely contrary description. Coincidentally, the description of mole. But that's what an orthodox thinks mass is, and I'm getting him to correct you, P.
No.
You're an idiot, Nathan.
So your description, an orthodox, your description didn't seem to, an orthodox's description didn't seem to have anything to do with how fast something was moving or accelerating. Why would that be an orthodox?
Why do all your arguments end in
I ask an orthodox why his description disagrees with P, and P gets all triggered. Yeah, is that because you believe there's only one definition, dickhead? Yeah, I think so,
you're an
P.
idiot. You're an idiot.
Yeah, you'd be triggered too if somebody on your side of the argument gave a totally different definition and you were here telling us there was only one.
No, I didn't.
You're
Oh,
an
really?
idiot.
So your definition of mole included velocity, did it?
No, Nathan.
Chuckle, chuckle, chuckle. Sounds like a two-definition situation.
It's very simple. In Orthodox, you're wrong. You were completely wrong.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about anymore. I don't even know what your argument is
Mass.
against.
Mass
Hello.
is not defined by any quantity of units of molecules. It has nothing to do with it.
Excellent. Now you
The
can
only
fight it
thing that
out
it
amongst
is
yourselves
its
while I
resistance
sit
to
here and laugh.
acceleration, specifically. Not motion.
Yeah,
Acceleration.
and orthodox.
Only
It's all about the motion of the ocean, man. Not about how many molecules.
No motion. Only acceleration.
Only acceleration.
Yeah, that's right here. If
Right,
you
do you hear
present my
that,
screen and everyone
unorthodox?
can
It's
see
only
it.
about
There's no
acceleration.
motion.
That's
They're
what
only
mass is. It's all about stuff moving, apparently.
No, it's not. It's about acceleration. There's
Yeah,
no
all about
motion
stuff moving.
in the
Yeah,
description.
Yeah. Giving the description of a mole.
I know there are some balls here.
Yeah, I
Oh my
know.
God.
Funny though, isn't it? Listening to them argue amongst themselves about what mass is because it's got two totally different descriptions. Amazing, that, isn't it?
If you took some time to look up what the definitions of words are, Nathan, we could probably have a conversation at some point in the future.
Or tell that to an orthodox. He's giving a different definition to you.
He's not. You're an idiot.
One's used
Okay.
in chemistry,
He's giving the same,
Nathan,
is he?
Because they're using ratios to determine reactions in chemistry. The other is used
It has
in a
nothing
larger.
to do with mass. Dumbass.
It's the amount of atoms. You want me to tell
It
you the
has to
exact
do with
number, right?
volumic mass, not with regular mass.
Volumic mass, not regular mass. What the hell is volumic mass? Are you trying to say volumetric mass, like volumetric mass density? What the hell are you talking about, Arwijn?
Oh my
Are
God,
there any
Do
tests or experiments to what you're talking about, Arwijn? Because we're hearing different alternative views, but are there any experiments? PMARS you as well. You guys have different views on inertia, gravity, mass, weight. Do you have any experiments?
I have no
Is
views
this just the
on inertia.
hypothesis where you go straight into your beliefs?
Man, this is such a stupid sticking point. I mean, it's
Really?
absolutely
So which
ridiculous.
one do we
Beliefs
take
on what
forward then?
words mean? What do
Hold
you
on,
mean?
there's a bit of a problem. Hold on, unorthodox. So quite often in your globehead religion texts, otherwise known as mathematical equations, they use mass quite a lot. So we should really tie down which is correct here, I think.
Right.
Nathan, I'll say it again. A mole is the number of atoms. It's just a number of atoms. Simple as that.
Just a number of atoms. So I say a number of atoms and that's a mole. No, there's another qualifying piece of information you seem to have missed out.
What?
Well, you tell me. You seem to be all knowing about what a mole is, right?
It's just a number of atoms.
Just a number of atoms. That would be an atomic number.
A number of atoms would be an atomic number, huh?
Okay, here we go.
Here we
Mass
go.
is a measure of how much matter.
So the amount of stuff. That's a mole, dickhead.
Specific number of
Yeah, the specific number. Like you keep saying mole is the specific number. God, I hope you listen to this back, you complete retard.
I don't understand what's so difficult about it. Yes, there.
Yeah, what's difficult is you're not getting the fact that you're giving the definition of a mole.
Okay, Nathan, pay attention. Time for a little school. 1 kilogram of carbon-12 is a mass of 1 kilogram. But 1 kilogram of salt, or a kilogram of sugar, or a kilogram of dirt is also a mass of 1 kilogram. Now here's a trick question for you, Nathan. How do you convert grams to kilograms? Well, divide by 1,000, of course. 12 grams is 0.012 kilograms of carbon-12. And that is 1 mole of carbon-12. No other mass of carbon-12 is a mole except 0.012 kilograms. Got it, bud?
Right. Well, how the hell does this have anything to do with mass?
That's how it's measured.
What, by measuring resistance?
Yeah,
And
through
acceleration.
That's right.
Oh, right. Well, do you want to tell
Right
that to an
there.
orthodox? Because an
Presenting it.
orthodox
If you
seems to be
present my
saying something
screen and
completely
everyone
different,
can see it.
Arwijn. An orthodox seems to be saying it's the specific amount of stuff inside.
Well, he's an idiot.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah, he is.
well, that's the definition of mass.
You just told me what I've been saying the whole time. You just repeated back to me what I've been
No,
trying to
you're
explain
not.
to you the whole time. Arwijn.
You're just talking about moles. You're talking about quantities. It has nothing to do with mass.
He doesn't think so. He thinks he's talking about mass, even though it is the definition of mole. He still thinks that's actually mass, Arwijn. You just have two definitions. He's got a definition, and he's pretty sure his definition's right. You have a definition, and you're pretty sure yours is right. So we've got two people with one thing and two definitions for it. Both think they're right. It's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Since you boys can't seem to sort your problems out, I guess it's time to call in the quantum eraser. Hey, Huey, can you fix this for us? Oh, by the way, don't forget your hat.
Yep. Now let's go to mass and mole. Mass is a measurement. Here's a different definition of mass. You already know there's a problem since we got two different definitions. Mass is a measurement of the amount of matter something contains. Mole definition. The amount of substance. It's over right there, containing the same number of fundamental units as there are atoms in exactly 12 grams of C12. That's 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd atom. These are also the same exact definition. And by the way, P.S., they just changed the definition of a mole to it contains exactly 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd elementary entity.
What the hell is going on here? This makes no sense.
That's all right, Arwijn. Nothing Huey says makes sense to anybody anyway. Yeah, I knew we were going to regret that. Oh, well. I think we'll let the boys alone for the time being. I've had about enough. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and we'll catch you on the next one. Hey, Gladys. We're out of here.